It's official, November 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable months for Social Security recipients. Between a potential government shutdown, delayed payments, and a confirmed 2.8% increase in benefits, millions of retirees, ssdi, SSI, and VA beneficiaries are anxiously waiting to find out when, and how much, they'll actually receive in their checks. In this detailed breakdown, we'll uncover exactly what the new Social Security raise means for you, how the shutdown negotiations could cause payment delays, and what to expect from the next round of benefit adjustments. So, if you depend on Social Security to cover your bills, rent, or groceries, stay tuned. This update could affect when you get paid, and how much ends up in your bank account. The situation in November 2025. As we move into November, the United States faces yet another looming government shutdown. Congress has once again failed to agree on a spending plan, and the temporary funding extension is set to expire soon. The shutdown deadline could disrupt essential operations, including the Social Security Administration's payment processing system. Although benefits are legally protected, delays can still occur due to staffing shortages and system slowdowns. Millions of retirees are asking, will my check arrive on time this month? This is where things get complicated, because even though your Social Security check is guaranteed, the people who process those checks might be furloughed. The 2.8% Social Security COLA increase. Now for the good news, the Social Security Administration has confirmed a 2.8% cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2025. That means your monthly check will increase to help offset inflation, starting in January 2026. Here's what that looks like for the average recipient, average retiree benefit, plus $52 per month. Average ssdi recipient, plus $41 per month. Average SSI recipient, plus $38 per month. While this isn't a huge raise, it's still a relief for seniors struggling with rising food, rent, and healthcare costs. What happens during a shutdown? If Congress doesn't pass a new funding bill, here's what you can expect. Social Security offices will stay open, but with limited staff. Phone lines may have long wait times or automated messages only. New benefit applications could be delayed by several weeks. Appeals and replacements, like lost checks or benefit cards, may take much longer. Social Security payments are funded by a trust fund, not congressional appropriations, but the employees who ensure those funds are distributed are government workers, and they're affected by shutdown furloughs. Payment schedule for November 2025. Here's the expected schedule, assuming no major shutdown delays occur. November 1st. SSI recipients get paid. November 3rd, retirees with pre-IRMA 1997 benefits get paid. November 13th, 20, and 27, other Social Security recipients, depending on their birthdays. If a shutdown occurs right before or during these dates, there could be delays of 1 to 3 days for direct deposits or up to a week for mailed checks. Who is most at risk of delay? Not everyone will face delays equally. Those at higher risk include recipients who get paper checks by mail instead of direct deposit, people who recently applied for Social Security or SSI, anyone who requested benefit changes or address updates in October. If you fall into these categories, you might want to check your My Social Security account online for updates. Inflation relief and the 2.8% raise. The 2.8% increase might not seem like much, but it's based on a specific calculation by the CPIW index, which tracks inflation for urban wage earners. Unfortunately, even though inflation is technically lower than 2022 levels, costs of essentials like utilities, food, and medical care are still climbing faster than Social Security adjustments. Bullet points to remember: the COLA increase helps maintain purchasing power. It's smaller than the 8.7% raise in 2023 but better than no increase. The new rates will appear in January 2026 payments, not November 2025. What about veterans and SSI recipients? Veterans and SSI recipients will also receive the 2.8% COLA increase, as these benefits are tied directly to Social Security adjustments. However, due to different payment schedules, VA benefits might reflect the raise a few days later than standard Social Security payments. So if you're a veteran or SSI recipient, expect to see the new amount on your January payment but not before the end of 2025. What you can do right now. To prepare for possible shutdown delays and payment confusion, white heavy checkmark. Make sure your direct deposit information is up to date. White heavy checkmark. Sign up for my Social Security online notifications. White heavy checkmark. Avoid mailing important documents during the shutdown period. White heavy checkmark. Keep an emergency fund if possible, to cover short delays. Even a few days delay can affect bill payments, so planning ahead now can prevent stress later. The future of Social Security. Beyond the November shutdown, lawmakers are debating several reform proposals that could impact retirement age, tax caps, and benefit formulas. Some members of Congress want to raise the retirement age to 68, while others are pushing for expanded benefits for low-income retirees. Either way, one thing is certain: the Social Security system will keep changing in the next few years, so it's crucial to stay informed. Final takeaway and outro. So to sum it up, the shutdown threat could delay some checks, but benefits will continue. The 2.8% COLA raise is official, starting January 2026. The SSA and VA will continue operating, but with reduced staffing. If you rely on these payments, make sure your information is current and check your online portal regularly for updates. Like, share, and subscribe for future updates on Social Security, SSI, ssdi, and VA benefits. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.